Hello, everyone. Today's episode of taking a look at Command versus DCS, we're going to be doing the last engagement in the new Las Vegas Enraged Gambler sort of scenario slash campaign. So at this particular point, we've managed to pull together enough ground forces to actually force our way back into Vegas, and we think we have enough superiority thanks to all the previous missions to actually pull this off. Let's take a look at our situation. We know that the enraged gamblers themselves have basically abandoned Nellis Air Force Base and have rushed into the main Las Vegas Strip itself and done everything they could to fortify that particular location to make it a little bit more difficult for us to kind of force our way out. Fortunately, we've gotten together a great motley crew, potpourri group of different types of tanks that we're going to attempt to use to force them off the strip. As usual, we have our Yak 52 ready to go to provide us with a little bit of JTAC support, and we have this beautiful group of A-10As packed with Mavericks and low-drag general-purpose bombs that they're going to be attempting to use on the strip, hopefully keeping collateral damage to a minimum as represented by these neutral structures. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing going. So the first thing we did is we detected that there is an SA-6, which is very problematic, except I have this beautiful MLRS system, which will probably do quite a number on an SA-6, even at that excessive range of, what is that? That's almost 11 nautical miles. That's incredible. So my hope is that the MLRS is going to be able to cripple the SA-6 before our A-10s get into position, and of course, before our Yak 52 is able to get into position. Meanwhile, our ground troops are doing the best they can to kind of push through central Las Vegas and make their way directly onto the strip as quickly as they can. Reconnaissance tells us they basically are down to their last couple vehicles. They probably have a couple tanks left, probably have a couple BMPs, armored personnel carriers, things along those lines. So let's go ahead and speed up time. Oh, here comes the MLRS. It has launched 6 rockets. Man, these things are fast. Wow, Mach 3.2. And if you take a look, they're actually climbing all the way up to 12,000 feet. We're dropping right back down in this poor. He's probably tracking them by radar, but I doubt he'll be able to shoot any of those down. And the cluster too. And I don't know that that did the job. Oh, nope, that did. Nice. Looks like the cluster bombs did the rest. So we need to get this Yak 52 in position. Oh, he fired one more just in case. All right, Mr. Yak 52, you need to get there as fast as you can. So he's going to go ripping over the actual city itself, trying to give us a little bit of targets that the A-10s can, of course, engage momentarily. Now, one thing I don't want to happen is wasting the Mavericks. I want the A-10s to do everything that they do, basically engage the different vehicles without basically being redundant. And that's kind of what I'm hoping. Of course, we could use the MLRS to basically spam this area, but that's a lot of collateral damage. It's been pretty good so far, with the exception of a couple wayward bombs as far as preventing collateral damage to Vegas itself. I was actually thinking this morning, going, well, it's not really fair. We're simulating, attacking Vegas and we're causing damage to real people's homes and things like that. If you really think about it differently, every single game you've ever played that takes place anywhere on planet Earth, you do the exact same thing. It's just like, who's the enemy of the week, who's the flavor of the week. All right, the good news is our Yak 52 has done a bang-up job of identifying some targets for us, and the battle has begun. Now, what I don't want my A-10s to do is waste their ammunition on something that's way up in the front, because I know for a fact that they will. They'll engage things that I know we can use the tanks to do the damage to first. So I'm actually going to have them engage the guys who are a little bit harder to hit. All right, here comes the Maverick spam. Right? I didn't mean that. So that we need to meet. Kind of doing their thing already. I'm actually going to have them go this way, swing back around, because I really don't want them wasting those Mavericks on targets that the regular tanks can probably do a job of. All right, the battle for the Vegas Strip has begun. Those Mavericks are starting to soften them up just a little bit. It's going to be real fun in DCS trying to be that precise with those particular weapons. Again, we'll do the best we can. Let's go ahead and swing this way. I'm definitely more interested in the armored targets than I am the mechanized targets, but again, we're going to do the best we can with what we have, kind of. Make sure everybody is engaging freely, because I don't want them to, of course, just sort of choo-choo right through the middle of town without actually attacking anything. All right, there we go. Come on, guys. Return fire. Return fire. Jeez. Our van's getting wrecked pretty bad there. The A-10s are swinging around right now. I'd love to give them a generic order just to attack everything here, but you know what they're going to do if I do. Go ahead and allow them to do air-to-ground strafing. All right, they're swinging around, swinging around. You guys can use any altitude you feel necessary. Do they have any Mavericks left? No, they're down to the bombs. All right, so I'm going to order these guys to basically attack this group very carefully without hitting any of these buildings by accident. Meanwhile, our tanks up in the front are doing a bang-up job of softening everything up. A-10s are diving in. They're probably going to use their cannons, which they are. And of course, they've got the Mark 82s, which are doing a pretty darn good job. Fortunately, the wind has cleared up a little bit for us to make it a little bit simpler to use those types of weapons without having to deal with the incredible amount of drift you can in DCS especially. And those tanks are absolutely wrecking those guys. Of course, in the real world, you can't shoot through these buildings, so this would have been much, much tougher street fighting. Like I said, you'll get that in DCS once we get there. Be interesting to see how close the results are. That guy's about to get evaporated. And our A-10s are doing a great job. Oh, they're out of ammo. Bummer. All right, unfortunately, it's up to the tanks at this point to kind of finish the job here. Wonder if the MLRS has got anything left in it. If he does, nicely like this, and maybe he'll be able to actually engage some of those guys there. Because it looks like that side of Vegas is kind of being ignored at this time. Oh, wait a minute, we didn't want to do that. Ignore. Okay. That would have been bad, because that would have caused collateral damage. Whoopsies. All right. Apparently we're shooting through buildings, but ignore that. Yeah, and there's not really a very strong ground model in this program. Looks like we've actually taken some pretty bad casualties there, so let's see kind of what happens when we get around the corner here. All right. Yak 52 is kind of keeping an eye on everybody. That thing's done. They wish they'd spread out their fire a little bit. Basically, one more target left. We're taking casualties. Let's see. Heck. No, this might not go well again. I don't know who that guy thinks he is, but he's just dynamite. That's it. Only person we have left now is this little mechanized platoon of Bradleys here, who we really hope has got something left inside of them. No. Oh no. Battle for Vegas, failure. That's the second time we've been thwarted, but it just goes to show you that a moving target, a moving vehicle, has a much tougher time hitting a still vehicle. All right, let's hope that goes better in DCS. All right, here we are over in DCS. I get the feeling that this mission is almost going to be an exercise in futility because of how tight the different buildings are going to be around the individual town. Now, if we had some precision-guided munitions, things might be a little bit different, but honestly, I think this is going to be extremely, extremely difficult to do. So the scenario is exactly the same as you saw over in Command. We have a group of 4 A-10s. We have a large body of tanks making their way into the city itself, attempting to retake the center of Las Vegas. So fingers crossed on that one. We, of course, are pretty well equipped for this. We have a group of Mavericks of both kinds and plenty of Mark 82s to do as much damage as we possibly can. So I'm getting a SAM search radar warning, which is probably our SA-6 buddy, which, if you remember, we're supposed to be launching rockets at any point to try to disable. We'll see if that actually works. All right, let's go ahead and unpause. Let's go ahead and turn on our electronic countermeasures. And let's go ahead and tell our group to go ahead and turn on their electronic countermeasures as well. Go ahead and push this thing all the way up to full throttle. We could probably come in a little lower if we want to make the SA-6 have a tougher job to actually hit us. But the reality is, if it takes a shot, it's probably going to hit. The SA-6 itself, if you remember, is extremely effective during some of the Arab-Israeli wars back in the day because it's just such a quick engagement time. It's very, very accurate. Fortunately, it's a command-guided weapon, however, which means hopefully a combination of ECM, spiraling, and some chaff should make it so it does not hit us, hopefully. At the very least, it's going to come very, very close. But we'll kind of see how that plays out. Anyway, let's go ahead and get everything else ready. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it to use ripple single. I'm going to go ahead and make sure my quantity is set to 2 as far as weapons. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit longer of a release time here. I'll do a half a second between releases, which should give it a couple hundred feet as far as distance across. Go ahead and flip on my air-to-ground mode here real quick. And I'm going to flip to my infrared brakes and start taking a look around this thing. Oh, very nice. Now the incredible thing is, if you go like this, you can actually get a pretty good look. I believe those are friendly artillery. Looking downtown itself. Just trying to see how things are. Yep, those are all friendlies. If it's moving, it's most likely a friendly. I see something right there. Could be a lot of different things. Of course, this distance will pop in. You never know what you're actually looking at or not looking at. So, like I said, we're definitely going to have an issue as far as targeting average goes. Ah! One group of enemies right there.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Shoot.
like that's going to work. And we'll probably engage them once we get a little bit closer. There's no way on earth this Maverick is ever going to be able to accomplish. Actually, wait a minute. It's a group of guys. Switch to the other Maverick. Still getting tracked by that search radar. I get the feeling in about 2 seconds there's going to be a SAM launch warning, which is kind of scary. Again, it's an SA-6. As long as you kind of know it's coming, a lot of times you can get out of the way. Let's see, where did that little guys go that we were just looking at a second ago? Oh, they're there. It's not too bad. Can we get at that?
Shoot.
Oh, look at
Shoot.
that! That never happens. You're being tracked by radar, I believe.
Shoot. Shoot.
Nope, come on. That one, right.
Shoot. 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 Shoot.
Ah. Excuse me. Nope, it wasn't for me. It's for somebody else. Let's see if we can track where it got launched from, though. Yeah, that's unlikely.
Flight. Engage your defenses.
Ah, the radar suddenly snuffed out. I see fires. I see a lot of little fires. Spy if I see anything flying over Vegas here. Let's see. There's a group.
Shoot. Shoot.
And it locks onto some random building. Ah. You're gonna have to get used to that. Come on, that guy. That's not what I want.
Shoot.
Yep,
Shoot.
that's not even.
Shoot.
Come on,
Shoot.
try a little harder. Try a little harder. Come on.
Shoot.
Hey, there we go.
Shoot.
Of course, that's probably gonna go super duper wide now. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Of course, I'm not paying attention to what's going on outside, so that's never safe. Just take a look around at this point. Alrighty.
Contact air defense target. Close spot. Point 3. Flight.
Alright, so far, so good. That's just trying to study and see what's actually down there. It looks like there's a concentration of guys underneath that bridge downtown. Makes sense, it protects them from us. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, there's a fire right there. I think that was one of the targets we engaged earlier. We have binoculars out here. Yeah, I think that's just some collateral damage. Which we're trying to reduce. Let's see. Is there anything we can actually engage here? binoculars. There's a small concentration downtown, but I don't know that we can actually engage them. Ah, there's a group right there. That looks more like a bomb target to me. Look at those guys for a second ago. Yeah, there they are right there. Could use track IR again, but I actually prefer it this way. This kind of a strike.
Shoot. Shoot.
Should keep me out of range of their tracers. Wow, this thing turns fast. Ah, I just missed him. Slightly off. There's still a pretty significant wind today, so it's going to be difficult to hit guys like that. Come back around for a re-attack. Anything more obvious. It's a decent attack. It's just like I said, the wind just carried it because I think the wind's coming from that direction today. Anything else obvious that we can try to engage? What's that? Oh, that's doable. That beep a lot. Let's try these guys. Of course, if you had CBUs, this would be a very different situation. But you don't want to be using CBUs over Vegas.
Shoot.
Up, 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 up. I think that was more of a snapshot more than... Oh, that was close. Oh, no. It wasn't just close. It was a hit. Nice. Let's go ahead and reset our view here. Try to get everything nice and comfortable. How are we doing on fuel? We got enough. How many of those bombs we got left is the real question. I think we are actually completely out. No, we have plenty. What am I saying? Maybe I accidentally shut the bombs off. That's what I did. There we go. Okay, now we have a group in the middle. So let's see how many we drop right now. We're dropping a total of 4. That's not bad. Make sure we're still in Ripple single mode, which we are. And let's see if we can find some more trouble right there.
Shoot.
What? Nice. Sweet. And luckily for us, we're only doing damage to the road and not the buildings. So that makes me feel a little bit better. How many of those do we got left? 4. Okay, it's not bad. 4 is not bad at all. Let's see what else we got. Actually going pretty well so far. I don't think I could use the Mavericks in a city like this, because the moment I try to use them, I'm just going to lock on every building there is. It's a pretty good sized fire right there. It's probably not worth another engagement. Oh, there's a group right there. There we go. I think a little too... This.
Shoot.
Jump for counterattacks. Yeah, we did. More building than anything. But, more importantly, oh, careful. More importantly, we've gotten rid of those really heavy weights off this airplane to make our life a little bit simpler. I think those guys are going to be our next victim. Pretty sure that road right there is the road that leads to them. Let's go ahead and grab our Mavericks. Let's hope that these things actually meet. Very good job, too. Good job, too. There's one right there. I wonder if our yak still lives. So basically, we're trying to follow that road that I'm looking at right there into town. A-10's going to get really mad at us in a second. Got that. I saw somebody on this road.
Shoot. Shoot.
Whoa! I don't think that worked. Yeah, oh, jeez. What the heck are they shooting at me down there? Whoa! All that jinking. Alright, so that group is going to be a little bit harder to engage than I thought they were. I think the problem we're going to have is it's going to lock on everything but what the target we actually want to engage is. That group's a little bit more exposed as far as that goes, but apparently don't fly over the center of Vegas. They must have an anti-aircraft gun or two or something. That group, I think we can push ourselves a little bit wider. One of the things I love on the A-10C is you can basically set a sensor point of interest and then keep swinging all your Mavericks back to that point. So after you fire one, you can quickly get the other ones. I know on the F-16 you have the same capability. Swing it. This thing is very grumpy at us, but he's going to have to put up with me. Where did that group go?
Rounds on target.
I saw them right in there somewhere. Gotta be careful though, because got some friendly fire coming the other way. I think they found me before I found them. Really should do something to go ahead and mark them or something. Watch out, 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 watch out. Right over here, kind of swing it around. Alright. Way harder than it looks. This isn't the magic bullet that you hope it is. That wind is just killer. Less rudder there. My A-10 buddies. Of course, when we finally switch to guns, this is going to be a much simpler fight. Zoom in a bit.
Shoot. Shoot.
There we go. Oh, something's hit. Shoot. Hey, we got one. Alright, I'm not getting any warning lights though, so I guess it wasn't that bad. So there must be something like right there. Something keeps hitting us as we come up in that direction. There's the fire, there's a couple vehicles left there. They're just struggling. We had a Mavericks on that side. Yep, we just got those Mavericks left. Swing around this way. Then we'll switch to guns and kind of have fun with those. A little different than the way Command did. Command was like, there they are, destroy all. This is like, where are they?
Shoot. Shoot.
Oops, sorry about that. It's a big, it barely even counts. Still, it's one less. I have a feeling it's the BMPs that were putting on the density a minute ago also. What do we got left? We got a couple of those. Makes me feel a little bit better. What's going on? Oh, look at that. Look, actually in the center of town. Maybe that's who took the shot at me earlier. Yeah, there's a big concentration of troops right there, but there's no way I'm going to be able to hit them. Let's have a little bit more altitude here. Yeah, it looks like my teammates ripping those guys apart downtown. This is tough. Where did that come from? Looks like that central plaza, which I'll never be able to hit with Maverick. I can always switch to guns though and spin around. Where are those coming from? Reconnaissance by tracer. Oops. Gotta be a group like right there, because they're the ones who I think almost dinged me, or it did ding me. Around this way.
Shoot. Shoot.
One away. All right, that's it.
Rockets away.
Maverick's done. Nice. Hey! Nice snapshot.
3, running in.
Okay, time to switch to guns. Cannons on. So what we're going to try to do is take a shot at that concentration, guys. Pretty much right there. You can see there's a couple tanks there, and I'm actually, it looks like there's a couple tanks down there also. And we're going to try to engage those guys if we can. A little easier in VR, but this would have been very difficult to spot ground targets. Alright, so there's the strip. My target of opportunity. Add time for Cloud to get my way. Alright, I think we're looking right there. There it is right down there. Alright, keep an eye though, because I think there's going to be a lot of fire from downtown. Nothing to hit. No on the right. Gotta get out of here. I have a feeling there's going to be a wall of tracers making their way up to me in a second. Let's be too distracted doing other things. But so far we're doing a pretty good job of not denting up the strip. I'm sure the locals appreciate that.
4, rockets away. Guns.
Target area. There's friendlies. Friendlies. Looks like our teammate just did exactly what I did. See it?
2, running in.
That Yak 52. What did just run through? I'm trying to figure out where the rest of the fire is coming from. There's still a group downtown. I gotta watch out though. It's like this, they get attacked by not paying attention.
Bombs away. Target destroyed.
Shoot. Shoot.
Oh,
Shoot.
I can't
Shoot.
tell if those are friend or enemy. Friend. Let's get out of here. Keep an eye out. Teammates have finally started to arrive here. Fuel supply. I've been definitely kind of zinging around pretty good here. Anyways, got 4,000 pounds. That's plenty. Alright, what's left? What's left? One left in that group there. There's a bunch left there.
Guns. Guns.
I'm gonna try to memorize where that road is. Saw them right on the bridge.
Shoot. Shoot.
4, rockets away. 2, running in.
Get out of here. Incoming. A little bit difficult for them to return fire. Alright. Like the idea of flying over the strip.
2, bombs away.
Nice. Nice. This is definitely not the scenario I imagined Western engineers thought of when they were doing this, although this scenario has definitely been repeated in the Middle East a few times in the last few years. Alright, what do I got left for ammunition? Oh, I got plenty. Maybe spin around, see if I can attack those guys. Whoa! Hey, watch where you're flying, dude. How often does that almost happen? Let's go ahead and run down the strip real quickly. Yeah, our teammates are definitely down there doing their thing now. Yep, you can see a group of them right on the right.
4, running in.
Oop, apparently I did more damage than I thought I did. Just a little butter. Let's see if we can do something about where those fires in the middle of town are.
Shoot. Shoot.
Gotta get out of here. I have a feeling I'm getting shot at. Whoa! the smoking? No, we're good. Whew, that was close. What else we got left? Oh, there it is. Take that. I think there are more enemy groups kind of on this side of things. There's not a lot left downtown. I see one right there.
Shoot.
It's gonna be
Shoot.
engaged. We're gonna come around and try it anyway. Sorry about the incessant beeping. Wish I could disable it. Right, swing around. So what's going on with this little smoke truck right here?
Shoot. Shoot.
I do see movement. Whoa! Man, they're accurate with those. Something command just does not get right. I mean, yeah, command is like, oh, there's nothing you can do. The aircraft will destroy you now. DCS is like, nope. We can hit you with anything, anytime, anywhere with perfect ballistics radar guided calculations. Nope, there's a group right there. Apparently we did more damage with the gun than we've done with everything else so far. Figure out where that group is. There's my A-10 buddy again. Man, are those guys accurate.
Shoot. Shoot.
Comes the return fire. Get me out of here. Just don't know how they're able to track their guns so fast. I'm so impressed. Keep an eye out over the strip though, because that's where we got gangs once already. See a lot of fires. How many bullets I got left in this thing? 250. That's not a heck of a lot. Let's see what we can see here. Haven't been attacked in a little while, which tells me they're running out of the good stuff. See that group right there? I don't think I can actually get them.
Shoot. Shoot.
Shooting at me. Get me out of here.
Shoot.
Sorry, Mr.
Shoot.
A-10. I know I'm being so rude to you. I thought that was a pretty good hit. Probably not. But my teammate just did the same thing I just did. Which we got left? 120. Not much. This series is going to be over pretty soon. Guess we'll go make another pass at those guys right there and in the mission, see how we did. I have a feeling we got hit a couple times, but I'm not feeling any damage, so maybe it wasn't anything too important.
Shoot. Shoot.
That's it. Sorry, A-10, sorry. Then we got another one. Gotta keep an eye out for guys I've missed, obviously. Oh, what a battle. Man, was that tense. Kind of hoping they'd explode at the end there. Oh, there he goes. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I think that's pretty much the end of this series at this particular point. We'll probably take a look at some stuff over the Persian Gulf with Russian aircraft a little later on. And oh, what happened there? Uh-oh. Collateral damage. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was a pretty fun time. Actually, wait for him to just get that last little burst off there. I'm hoping to watch the damage. I don't actually see it happening. Yeah, I missed it somewhere. Alright, let's take a look and see how we did. We got 11. Our teammates managed to get 39. Not bad at all with no losses whatsoever. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, we'll try to take a look at some stuff in the Persian Gulf next.